this is Keir from Shopify. Today we're going to have a look at liquid output. I'm just going to open up my browser and show you that I've got my demo store ready to go, and I'm on the product page. This is for my edible coffee cup. Now if I go to my store admin and I go to that particular product, here it is, you'll notice that I've filled in some information relating to the product. I've got a name here, the edible coffee cup, and I'm just going to change that. I've got a description, and I could do things like make any of this bold or italic or anything like that using the WYSIWYG editor. I've got a type, it's a cup. I've got a vendor. I've got some very basic information here, like the number I have left in stock and the price. I've uploaded an image, and I've added it to the front page collection. So that's all good. So just let me save the changes there. Now what we are able to do in our templates using liquid output tags is pull this information that we've entered into our admin into our template. So let me have a look at that. So as you can see, that's the name that I entered. This is the description. And I've got the price down there for this particular variant. There is only one variant, and I'm just using a very basic select box to display that. Now if I open up my text editor, I can show you what that template looks like. You'll notice it's got the .liquid extension. Now this tells us that we can use liquid code within it. And there are two types of liquid tags really that we concern ourselves with on a daily basis building themes. One is output, as distinguished by the two curly braces, and the other is logic, where we've got the percentage in there as well. It's actually a single brace followed by a percentage. But let's have a look just today at the output. So in our template between the H2 tags we've got product.title, and as you'd expect that will render when the page is generated the name of our product, in our case edible coffee cup. We've also got the description. Now you'll notice that this isn't wrapped in any elements, any p tags or anything like that, and that's because we use the WYSIWYG editor within the admin to enter our descriptions, and that will come out fully formed with those particular tags wrapped around it, so paragraphs, italic, etc. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of other information that we can pull into our templates for this particular one. So let me show you something that we'll hopefully use on a daily basis, and this is the cheat sheet by Mark Dunkley. Now I'm looking at the product template, so I'm just going to go over here where it says product.liquid, and I have a whole bunch of variables, often referred to as template variables, that I can output within my template. Title you saw, and if you click on it within the cheat sheet, it tells you what happens as a result of using this particular output tag. So it says return to title of this product. I've also got the handle. Now let's show you what happens if I add that into the template. I'm just going to add it in as a paragraph here and say the product handle equals, and then I'm going to open up my output and do product.handle, and then I'm going to close off that. I'm just going to save that now, and up it's gone. Now if I go back to my store, refresh that, you'll see that where I entered those output tags, it now says edible coffee cup. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Vendor, so let me show you how that works. Exactly the same way. The product vendor, let me change this, equals, and I can change that to vendor. I'll just go back, click refresh, and it says Keir's Coffee Emporium. So you can pull in any of this data relating to your product within your template really, really easily. Now let's have a look at some other ones that we could do. Product URL, let's try that one. The product URL equals, it's going to go back, refresh the page, and it's given us the full URL to this particular product, and as we can see that actually matches the one at the top. So using template variables, in this case this is the product, we can output all of the information that we enter in our admin into our templates. Now this isn't just true for the product template. We have all of the templates listed here on Mark's cheat sheet. So let me see if I can find the collection one. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got title, handle and description. So why don't I go and have a look at my collections. Let's create a new one. I'm just going to call this cups. And I'm going to manually select products. Yes, that's fine. And I'm going to add some products to this. I'm going to add the edible coffee cup and the mustache mug. It's a mug, but it's also a cup. Why not? I'm going to save that out. Now, can I view my collection? Here we go. Okay, so /collection/cups, great. And then I've got my edible coffee cup and my mustache mug. Now, I actually want to give a bit more detail about those particular products. I'm going to add in a description. These are great mugs for your morning coffee. And I'm going to save that out. There we go. Now if I go back and refresh that, you'll notice that that description isn't appearing anywhere. What if I wanted to output that in my template? Well, let me go back to my cheat sheet and okay, so the syntax is collection.description. Right, so let me open up my liquid template and let's have a look. So there's the H2 and that's the name. Oh, that's the product. That's not actually the name of the collection. Okay, well let me try this. Let's put some curly braces at the top there, to denote output, and then do collection.description and save that. Okay, let me have a look now. If I go back, and there it is. These are great mugs for your morning coffee. Now if I just show you in the page there, just scrolling down a bit. Now where is it? You'll notice that it's been wrapped in those P tags there, and that's because we used the WYSIWYG editor. Okay, I really encourage you to have a look at all the different outputs, template variables that you can use in all the different templates. This great cheat sheet gives you access to everything from the article.liquid, the blog.liquid, product, everything there. It's a great resource. I use it all the time and I'm sure you'll find yourself using it as well. So there we go. Templating language Liquid is really easy to use, and just remember that if you see two curly braces opening and closing, then that will be output. Invariably that will be data that you've entered in to your store. Okay, hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a mail to kier@shopify.com, or you'll find me on Twitter where my handle is @KierWhitaker. Thanks a lot.